Remember the 90s? Let me ask you again. You remember the 90s? When the velour sweatsuit, like the late 90s when the velour sweatsuit was bumping. Right? I mean, first we had like the Sergio Tachinis in the 80s. Then they started making them out of like terry cloth. And then Sean John Puff Daddy came in with the velour and just had to have one. So I got 3. And because we're now sweatsuits are fashionable again, I get to pick up the pieces and live in the 90s. You know, it's all about leftovers. The sweatsuit is left over from the 90s. The word bumping is left over from the 80s. The velour sweatsuit is kind of like the sweatsuit you wasn't really supposed to sweat in at all. And you couldn't wear it around people you didn't know because they used to be like, oh, he sells drugs. So now I just get to wear it around the house and to other places, and people don't think I sell drugs at all. They're just like, wow, that is very fancy house suit that you have on, sir. Why, thank you, ma'am. Stop coughing. So with the theme of leftovers, I decided tonight's drink is going to be a sangria, because it really is all about the leftovers. So we're going to use some leftover wine, and it's really leftover from earlier today because I had some wine after I finished chopping the rest of that wood. And it utilizes leftover fruit in case you didn't use all the fruit, you want to get rid of it. It also incorporates brandy, and I make mine with a little bit of peach schnapps because I know how to make everything super delicious. So let's get started. So we were going to make, traditionally it is brandy, red or white wine, lemon, lime, apple, strawberries, and a punch. But we're going to use the fruit to make the punch. We use one of these sodas to make the lemon and lime. And then the peach schnapps is the pimp twist that I put on everything. So in a pint glass, I'm making 2 again. I don't live alone. I'm going to put all the fruit. Cut it ahead of time to speed this up. That's grapefruit. Can't wait for that. I'm going to add a 1/4 ounce of peach schnapps to each. And at this point, I'm just going to muddle them just to really start making the punch part of this whole concoction. You definitely want to take all the rinds off your fruit before you place them in the glass, because the best part is eating all that boozy fruit once you have finished your cocktail. All right. And then I'm going to add an ounce of brandy to each. And you can drink it in this glass if you'd like. I mean, I wouldn't suggest doing that, but I'm going to make it fancy. I'm going to put them in these wine glasses because we're going to add 2 ounces of wine and then 2 ounces of whatever soda you like. I like ginger ale, so I add ginger ale to mine. You could add wine if you want. Low calorie, you could add just one of these sparkling waters. But at this point, you want to add what you've already muddled into the glass because you're going to put ice over top of this, and we're going to mix at the end. Add a little ice. All about the leftovers. Get your cat pit. 2 ounces of wine, which is going to be like a half glass of a normal wine each. And then we're going to do a taste test, so put ginger ale in this one. And then I'm going to put the low calorie orange soda in that one. Definitely want to stir it up a wee bit to get the ingredients mixed together. These joints about to be knocking out the box. I'm telling you. throwback. Enjoy your sangria.